I've been looking forward to this. I have some medicated tea and water. Let's see. Apparently. Okay, I think that first stage is regular puzzles progression, so 25%. Still haven't got access to any of the golden gates. My mouse is also playing over today. Let's hope it cooperates. Okay, adjust this on the visual settings. Should look a little prettier now. Okay, so I couldn't go back to New Jerusalem as I'd hoped. Apparently that happens at a given specific moments in the story. So we just carry on playing. I got my choice of North 1 or North 2, but North 1, you do things in order. That's the way you must do them, right? A remote rocky island off the northwestern coast. Survey's data suggests the area may be prone to landslides.
You should be headed towards an island off the northern coast. The terrain's pretty rough, so be careful. Yes, it had...
Right.
How irritating.
What?
I don't think that's an intentional glitch. Melville was supposed to say something. Whoa, snowy. Am I really going to be coming in below everything? So we begin by going up an elevator. Okay. We'll see if I can, if I've got a record of what Melville just said. Hold on. Log? Come on, mouse. This island has another island attached to it? Yes, there's several actually. How irritating. What? Okay. Melville doesn't like island chains, apparently. Whew. Alright, that was a long way up. Oh, wow. Okay. And so, if I look southeast, I should see the mainland. Yeah. Can't see any lights or the pyramid from here. Maybe from a different perspective. I think with this, there we go, there's the ring and the objective. With this brutalist landscape on a remote island, I'm suddenly reminded of Minerva module Half-Life 2. I've also been thinking about that mod lately because they use the word Mittelwerk. Some video I was watching used it. Anyway, great video. Well, there's a Sphinx thing over there. There's... I think I see just a, what might be the blue glowing holograms, ghosts things. Okay. Let me just check behind here, see what we got. No, lever this time. I gotta look for a lever every time now, because hey, that's what you do. Okay. Are we live? Everything good? Might have just lost internet connection for a minute there. Okay, you seem to be having connection issues of some kind. I'm going to keep playing and hope it stabilizes. Right, so yes, we're on North 1, puzzle 1, and we have 2 bodies to play with. No giggling in the back. So I much prefer over first game's, that was very simple, just a simple tutorial. The first game's timed ghost just mechanic. Okay. Okay, it's not concerning that I essentially have a second body there. The whole other platform. Can I take the second one with me? I mean, surely not, right? I can take either body out. Once I've left, I can't swap over to the other body. Unless perhaps I can find an angle, find another way out. Oh, I bet there's a solution. Okay. Cool. Yo. Oh, we've got the platform again. Okay, choosing platforms. They usually went together with duplicates. How do I get each? So I need to get one body on top of the platform. There we go. Right. Oh, right, I can just use the platform again. As a weight. Cool. Yeah.
Any further insights on the particle clouds, Melville?
To be honest with you, Byron, I feel like a caveman trying to study Bose-Einstein condensate. I'm seeing
So
unknown
no.
particles whose every property violates the laws of physics, apparently capable of being controlled and recombined into just about anything. It's ridiculous.
Maybe someone in New Jerusalem can figure it out.
Sure, just give them another 1,000 years.
Oh. Yeah, so I perhaps made the foolish decision of going to a house with sick people in it. Played Dark Heresy actually, but role-playing games this last weekend, knowing I'd probably get sick. And guess what happened? I got sick. Okay, so I can't mount the connector on top of the platform, at least when it's not being picked up. Let's see if I to turn these off. What if I pick up a platform, cut my other body, then put the thing on top of it? Assuming I need to connect these. No. I'll be able to jump on top of it and maybe just hold onto the connector while in the air. Or something. Wait, this was what am I doing? And then this one, yeah, can activate one at a time. Well, that seems to be enough. Ah, no, it isn't enough. So I also need to connect to the other one. I didn't see a second connector. Let's see, maybe, yeah, so it activates one at a time. That's fine. Right. Yeah, just to swap which one I've activated. Can't see my other body much. There we go. Okay, that's an interesting way to use a two-position switch, essentially.
Good solve, okay.
Or three-position. Let's call that a puzzle that. That body just stays there forever, I guess. Mel!
Okay. I've been watching you solve these puzzles, and
Raise it.
this body replication tech
I know, right?
is
Yeah.
incredible. It just casually blows up the very foundations of our society.
How we have infinite resources now.
You can say that again. Making even just one of us is bloody hard. We're not like toasters.
Instantaneous
You don't just
transference
weld
between
together a couple
in
of
different
wires
bodies.
and a motherboard and call it a day. Not to mention how hard it is to even find some of the materials. And this thing just poof, new human.
Oh shit! This may not actually be a good thing, because if this allows us to have functionally limitless platforms, we're just going to reiterate the same problems that the biological humans had. Even if we go, I mean, I don't think 1,000 is a good place to stop at, but billions, not the greatest idea.
It was. Or was it? And even if it was,
Absolutely.
sorry to be heretical,
Yeah.
but does it matter? If we can figure out how this works,
The founder was just the
we
founder.
can
She's not God.
finally Easily
It's not
create
gospel.
more people. We can grow. We can expand. We can build a real civilization. Isn't that worth pursuing?
Just need to know when to stop. Well, okay, so what are the options? Cosmic duty to spread consciousness. I mean, that's kind of what we're talking about in this game, isn't it? That to observe the beauty of the universe. Maybe there's some point where there's enough people, but this is not it. Maybe there are legitimate reasons to limit the population. Both of those are true. This is very dangerous. We decided to limit ourselves for a reason. I don't really have an opinion about this. If you don't have an opinion about this, honestly, you shouldn't be playing Talos Principle games.
Look, yes, large amounts of people can cause problems. But even the problems they cause are interesting. Because without people, the world is boring. I'm not even saying there isn't some planetary limit. But I've done the maths. It's in the high billions. Measly thousands.
No. High billions, fuck off.
We all need to think about what this means. Glad you and I are more or less on the same page.
I don't know. I'd be very cautious about approaching even 1 billion. I mean, even if you don't need a few people and you have infinite power and you have essentially limitless bodies, there's just... I don't know. I don't know. I suppose the part of me is wary, is fearful, but just not to the same extent as maybe other persons. I got a message.
Replication technology is proof of just how vital this expedition is. We may not know how it works and what its limitations are, but the technology itself isn't even what really matters. What matters is to expand our imagination, to realize that other futures are possible. I'm glad you see it that way too, 1K. After all, the world is better with you in it, isn't it?
Sorry, what's this? Please keep discussion of the alleged presence of the founder at the site of the megastructure confined to this thread. I'm still in shock. Of course she is. Could still be aliens. It's not aliens. The day of her return is imminent. It's Thekla again. God, I hate Thekla. So now you agree that Byron was right to want an expedition? In fact, it was the Founder's will all along? Your word games aren't going to help you when the Founder returns, are they? Neve, it was wonderful to hear Athena's voice again, but with all the emotion inherent in this matter, we should be careful not to get swept away. Sure, I can't help but wonder, if Miranda was her daughter, was Athena trying to start a new civilization? Did she abandon New Jerusalem? Yes, yeah, maybe. Maybe she just wanted something private. Yeah. Or she didn't have to be the Founder. A valid point, she had enormous responsibilities. She had too many burdens to ever have a private life of her own. I understand your point, but why leave Cornelius behind? It's none of our business. Fair enough. Oops. What did that one? Stream? You staying stable, stream? Good stream. Good. Okay. Just follow the numbers. There's some very uncharitable reviews of these games on Steam. So, from people who want puzzles, now! Endorphin rush, quick! With no interest in exploration, pausing, taking in the environment, thinking, philosophy. I mean, they're named after a philosophical principle. That is at least 50% of the point of these games. If you don't like that, why would you ever play the second one? I've got 3 buddies now. Gosh. Stack people? Okay, so. I'm not entirely sure what I'm doing with 3 people. Apparently I don't have a weight limit on my jump. I feel like I'm maybe no. I feel like I should have another block or another platform. Mouse, please cooperate. Thank you. Take. What? Need a stack so high. Check if I've not missed. Oh, there's a platform there. I had missed something. I had. I was almost clever. Right. Wait, shit. Okay, that's fine. I'm trying to work this out. Right. It's not usual that this game hides anything away like this. Right. Platform 1. Platform 2. Just arrange everything and then stack everyone one on top of the other. And stack the entire stack on the box. Look, the way that the platform displays in first person view looks like you're tipping everything over, but you're not. In third person view looks like you're just holding steady, and look at the shadows, you're holding steady. Go. Look up. There we go. Sweet. Body replication. The technology discovered by the expedition changes everything. Every argument about how hard it is to get access to the resources necessary to create more of us goes out the window. We can create more people. Energy doesn't just come from nowhere. Yeah, it might do. We have no idea what the real cost behind this is. Besides, the goal is an ideal, not just a limit we ran into by accident. I mean, it might just be an arbitrary number. It's not necessary to share a personal belief of the founder to understand the value of the goal. It's clear to all but the most radical that humanity needs limits. I mean, even I agree that humanity needs limits. But I don't think it's 1,000. You say that as if it was self-evident. It's not. You're smuggling a whole host of misanthropic ideas into the conversation under the disguise of reasonableness. I believe the results of human history speaks for themselves. I find it shocking that anyone would disagree with something so obvious. I mean, on the other hand, a lot of the rules, a lot of the founding factors of human history no longer apply. Shocking that anyone would value human beings and think that maybe our ancestors could have solved their problems using their brains instead of preaching misery for all. That maybe there is some fucking point in blaming other factors beyond technology and growth. Like, I don't know, people in positions of authority preaching their self-important fucking morality instead of trying to solve ordinary people's problems. Authority? I'm just an academic. Completely disingenuous and you know it. Your clique has the mayor's ear. Click? I assure you there's no such thing. This conversation's getting out of hand. Oh, and now I have to deliver an opinion about whether these kind of conversations should be limited. Just take it private. I have no desire to be berated by fanatics. Oh god. The premise of civilization is that we have to be civil, thread closed. Sorry, my mouse is being an absolute pain. Maybe I get a new one for Christmas. My mouse is a pain, my controller's a pain, my whatever this illness is a pain. Everything's a pain. But I did have a very nice, delicious, large quantity of ham or something for lunch. So it's not all bad. Maybe I should go up before going down. When I'm following the numbers, the recommended numbers are recommended for a reason. Oh, it's just a puzzle game with a walking simulator. Or a walking simulator with a few puzzles. I like walking simulators. Back off! I was just reminded of Dear Esther. I mean, the landscape in that game isn't nearly so snowy, but the verticality of it is reminiscent. I really mangled the grammar of that statement, but I think you understand me. That's a pretty good view, actually, of the whole assemblage. Cool. Right, puzzle 5. The gift. Assuming there's another me in here, but maybe not. Maybe this is a puzzle where I have to do it all by my lonesome. Oh no, there I am. Oh, that's such a freaking tease. Oh, wow. Ox. Let's jump over here, just need to grab it. There we go. One person might need to hold it up there. Heck. No, it can't be active while just being held. Maybe there was a platform somewhere. Or if I could... Aha! Right, yes. I need to deliver the... Hence the gift, I need to deliver the connector up onto that raised platform. So one of us... Ah, shit. One of us needs to get back up there, which could be a problem. If the second body takes the box, it's just going to... Yeah, it took it out from under me. Okay, that's probably worth a dissertation. How I'm very loosely, fluidly referring to different bodies as external and internal. Something for more intelligent minds than mine. Okay, oh, that does this work. Okay, cool. Right, so if I can get one body back. Stay up here. Done. So take the box. No. That's probably fine. That's fine. I don't need the box, I just need me to be awake. Zip, 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 zip. Okay, back up again. Oh, that test up at the peak is an optional test. But I need to double back this way anyway for test 6, which is further up the ridge. Up the around the central hill. Right, optional this way. Gotta remember to find the lab on this island as well. Cool bit of music there. Just disappears again when I have to give me energy to think. What's in here? Jammer. I can free myself. See how I see? myself, the other body. These are such odd, fluid terms. I have a platform, I have a box. I've got the hacker, nullifier, disabler. There's a term for that, I've forgotten the actual word. Can I just get myself over this wall? It doesn't go all the way up. No. It would seem not. Red herring. Well, it might be through there. We're going to try another red herring, probably. Why did George Lucas want a red herring? I don't know. And if you understand that reference, you get 1 piece of 8. Really am barking the wrong tree. Yeah, why did I jump over it? Stop jumping over it, jump onto it. Okay, fine. Jammer, it's called a jammer. I need to get it over something. Okay, bring everything into the inside. Presumably it requires height. Level surface would be nice. I wonder if I could use all this to get the jammer out of the puzzle. Wait. Oh, no, I realised what I'm supposed to be doing. You can position the jammer on top of the platform and it will stay active so long as it's got a line of sight to the thing it's jamming. Okay. Don't. Did I ever use the box? Oh, whatever.
Spending years in such a desolate place. For what? Science? Enlightenment? I'd much rather be back home in New Jerusalem.
I think it's beautiful in its own way. But I don't understand how our ancestors could survive here. They were so fragile. Imagine getting stuck out here in the cold. I wonder if there are wolves.
It's kind of a miracle biological humans lasted as long as they did.
Please someone tell them about coats. We're rather good at coats. Oh, it's the way down to the shrine temple thing. This could be a while. You might want to click ahead when this is on VOD. Especially because when I get there, I'm going to have to walk all the way back. Oh, my broken leg and my infection and the thing that happened on the highway. Jacobson and sheep. Yo. Find my sprite and follow it until it leads you back to me. Yay. Literally walked out here for nothing. What? I mean, yes, I absolutely love Dear Esther, and the semi-random narration is clever, and the caves are particularly beautiful. There's no book coming, I just like that game. The soundtrack, damn. Sorry, mouse is fucky again. Hey Al, how am I feeling?
Everything okay?
I was asking you that. So, did you actually meet? Oh, no.
I sure did. Not as well as Byron, but she was still around when I was born. I remember she came and talked to me after New Alexandria, told me how sorry she was. I never blamed her for that. It wasn't her responsibility.
So, what was New Alexandria like?
For some reason, we'd convinced ourselves that New Jerusalem wasn't enough, that we needed another city. We thought it would be easier the second time around. All it takes is a little bit of arrogance and a little bit of ignorance, and people die.
Let's just rather put his pessimistic attitude into context. Got 4 of them, yeah. From the personal reminiscences of Mitku 166, there are some people whose true importance you just don't notice at first. That's what Cornelius was. Always by Athena's side, he calmly and carefully helped us stay on track, reminded us of our shared humanity and values. I can't imagine how painful it must have been when Athena left him behind. When he went on a so-called research expedition, most people thought he wasn't looking for her. Most people thought he went looking for her. To be honest, I thought he might never come back. I was surprised when he finally did. I still don't understand how she could leave him. They seemed to love each other so deeply. After he returned, Cornelius was different. He founded a museum with simulation and very rarely left its premises. I'm really sorry that I didn't fully explore New Jerusalem the first time I had the opportunity, because apparently there's some stuff I missed. And now I can't just go back and look. And I really hope that it's not missing when I do return, or closed, or destroyed, or whatever. Yeah, okay. Cornelius. God appears and God is light. To those souls who dwell in night, with just a human form display. To those who dwell in realms of day. From considerations by Eustathius. While it is hard, from my vantage point, to fully believe in any of the ancient religions, I must admit that I've come to believe in the existence of a prime mover. What is that? See, this is what I said last time. There's too much talk about God. It just gets in the way. Prime mover is just hanging a label on God. Does it look upon us with love? Are we entertainment, perhaps? Does it preserve some memory of us when we die? All of this I can't answer. Great. As the motion of the universe proceeds from the Big Bang, so whatever force animates it, what animates us, whatever constitutes the true foundation of consciousness, proceeds from the prime mover. That's a hell of a statement just to make. I mean, you literally make yourselves and make each other from electronic components. Oh. Miranda, what do you think about this, Mother? Athena, I don't believe in any kind of prime mover. But I thought you should read it because Eustathius is an intelligent person, and he came to this conclusion after a great deal of thought. It is important to respectfully consider points of view we don't agree with. I don't think his thoughts were of much value if they came to that conclusion. It's not much of a conclusion, it's just like, I want there to be a god, so I'm going to say that there probably is one. How do I know that? No idea. What effect does it have on the world? Absolutely none. Grief. So, it seems perhaps that these messages, they're all intended for Miranda to read, and she's leaving messages there for her mother. Is that one up? Ah, heck. I'm going to say for her. So maybe all the tests are for Miranda. Maybe Miranda alone, not even an entire... Oh, not anyone else with her. From the book of annotated internet comments by Eustathius. If modernity is so great, why is everyone so fundamentally disappointed with the world? Whoever said modernity was great, but it doesn't mean it's worse than what came before. Why do we sigh with pleasure at the sight of old houses, but feel nothing but depressed and alienated by skyscrapers? Could we know skyscrapers if people who came from pleasant cottages looked upon skyscrapers, they'd have the same reaction, or the inverse reaction. It seems that many of us share this desire to immerse ourselves in nature, though we are ourselves entirely technological beings. We enjoy and value the Earth's diverse and unpredictable biosphere. Does that mean that progress is just a narrative, as this ancient commentator suggests, or does it mean that technological progression and the love of the natural world are not in fact mutually exclusive? Right, so the first paragraph is the original comment, then there's the dashes, and that below is Eustathius. So I wish they'd been like speech marks or something. And yet if this person was left on his own somewhere in the wilderness, he would feel nothing but terror. The appreciation of nature is rooted in the experiences of civilization, of safety. Now that says fail to load profile. It doesn't sound like Miranda either. She's much more upbeat, optimistic, generally bubbly, positive. That sounds like a, cynical, pragmatic. So maybe, yes, maybe there are others. True, but he's still right. So much of what our ancestors created in our last years was alienating to the majority of people. Yes. So, I mean, a farmhouse can be alienating if all you're doing is sowing and farming and tending the pigs. Then the question is not one of modernity, but of control. Yeah, essentially. Anywhere can be oppressive and alienating if you don't have the opportunity to be yourself and create, explore. We create music in our apartments just as we created music in our cottages and hovels. For much the same purpose.
If we believe that life is inherently valuable, if we think that other species are worth preserving, and we recognize that most of the universe is barren, then it follows that we have a duty not only to defend life, but to spread it. If life is the most valuable thing in the universe, then perhaps, in a sense, the cosmos itself is depending on us to do this. Like birds carrying seeds to uninhabited islands. Maybe that's our role in the galactic ecology.
I don't like the supposition that the universe has an intent, or that we have an assigned role, other than one that we assign to ourselves. Okay, we're now back with the driller. There's myself on the far side there. It's myself now, is it? You see what I mean about Miranda being bubbly. Come on. Mouse. So I need to free. What did that open up? Okay, so it's both. yes, incremental progress, moving things along. Moving this connector. Stream. I can pass it along as well. Hold on. Come on. Thank you. Oh, well, I can't see myself, so I can't swap control. Okay. 2 connectors now. Yeah, so there's a blue emitter I hadn't noticed that I now need to connect to there. Don't need the red one. Don't need that red connection anymore. That can move. Or tangent, rather. Simple, leg-shaped. Okay. I could have a problem. No, I got it. Just trying to work out how I'm going to open up all these necessary doors. I need to move my other self again so I can transfer once more. How the frick am I? There we go. There we go. It's all open. Private message? 1K, my name is Linux. I'm an engineer in the city. It seems we share a mutual acquaintance. Doge thinks we could work well together. Oh yes, I was interested to meet you. I like to connect with people who put facts before faith, so I'll be direct. The powers that be prefer to keep our society in stasis. They'd rather you were the last of our kind than seek new ways to live. They'd rather avoid the big questions than reveal answers they may not like. But I can't help that. But I can't accept that it's wrong to use what we know to solve the problems before us. We wouldn't be here without technological solutions, learning, growth, mistakes. Those things are what we are. I mean, broadly, I do agree. I know we both have hopes for the future, and your expedition beyond the city wall presents a rare opportunity, which leads me in my purpose in contacting you. But before we get to that, I know you have inquiring mind. What would you like to know? Who are you? Where are you? Why are you? Well, Linux, an engineer. Where is he? Presumably, I'm guessing he. New Jerusalem. Why are you? Well, that's a big question. Then we're just going to skip to the purpose. I think the island you're exploring holds knowledge far in advance of our own. There will be a great pressure on your team to leave it hidden, but those secrets belong to us all. We all deserve to learn and to grow. I just want you to approach your work with the scientific outlook you've been programmed with. Ask questions, be open to answers which challenge your assumptions. And above all, if what you find has consequences for us all, you mustn't keep it to yourself. I wasn't aware I was keeping anything private. I think everyone's basically seeing a feed from the island. So we've already encountered advanced technologies. Yes, I know. Byron and I have been anticipating this opportunity for some time. I'm certain you're going to find more. I wish in return I could share everything I know with you now, but that time will come. For now, I need to ask you to keep our relationship between us, the dynamic in New Jerusalem. The dynamics in New Jerusalem are complex enough. So what do you think? Are you willing to work with me? Let's see where this goes. Excellent. Well, it's usually a bit more of a ceremony when someone joins the cause. Nothing fancy, just a subtle branding with hydrogen peroxide. That will have to wait until you're next in the city. In the meantime, welcome to Society Systemica. Great, I'm part of a secret society. I mean, I'm interested to follow that thread, but I don't feel like I don't want. Yes, I'm not just going to abnegate my own influence and just hand everything over to someone I don't really know. Falling. I mean, the ideal solution. Essentially, a positive solution would be I end up being mayor of New Jerusalem, or whatever we end up calling this place. Yes, there's a gate icon. Somewhere around here there has to be the lab. I guess there's a question mark I'm approaching. Let's have a look at that. Hey Mel.
Yes?
Oh, she's 142, yeah. Yeah, okay. What do you think about Mayor Herman's policies?
I used to think it was the only safe way forward. Keep things simple and under control. Now I'm not so sure that ever made sense.
Yeah, her opinions seem to have changed a lot since discovering this island and what technology there is here. And Miranda?
She's so innocent and full of wonder, it should make me want to retch, metaphorically speaking. But I'll admit, she's sort of charming.
Actually, there's one more question I want to ask.
Yes?
Did you ever meet Athena? I'm sure you did.
Of course I did. She and Cornelius were both there when I was born. Neath was just starting to take over back then, and they were still showing her the ropes.
Neath. What was she like?
Busy. There was always another problem to solve. Did you know that she never upgraded her body? Always prioritized everyone else. That's the kind of work ethic I wish more people had.
That feels like a important plot point. There's gotta be space for other things, and I think that's why she left, to have space for other things.
So. For me, living is doing. But I understand that other people have more varied needs. Okay.
Yeah, actually no, I don't. Let's go. I'm not going to ask her about companionship. We're not there yet. Hey God, do you think we can get drunk? Is there a bar somewhere in New Jerusalem? Work. Okay, so another body. Okay. To Athena from Quentin. Dear Founder. Quentin 852. I never got to know you. People tell all these stories about you. I don't know what to believe. Some people say to ask Cornelius, others say Cornelius is too blinded by grief. Some say Byron stands for the truth. Others say he's a fanatic and a radical, and we should listen to the mayor. There doesn't seem to be a way of getting a straight answer. Corrupted or hex code. Why did you abandon us to this chaos? Why can't you just come back and sort it out? If you are reading these messages, don't you care? God, it's like a letter to Santa. Or a, well, distant mother. Distant, yeah. A Distant parent. Come on. Rodam 727. Dear Founder, thank you for everything you did for us. I'm grateful for the life that I have, which would not exist without you. I hope wherever you are now, you are at peace. Hey, do religious kids, like particularly, I suppose, Christian kids, seems like a thing, you have to write letters to God like this? I feel like I've... Ooh, Trials 938 to 1000. Version 0.12 successfully deployed. New labs established to avoid interference. First successful duplication of advanced machinery. Was this the whole... Yeah, was this the... everything the trial was about? Trial 1001 to 1308. Translated data collection and analysis. Translation. Groping in the dark. Trial 1309. But QFT fails to account for this. Must rerun trials. Maybe God was just trying to make an apple pie from scratch. Well, who said that? Was that the guy with the TV show? Big pusher for space exploration and such. To make an apple pie, first create the universe. Oh, that's annoying. I should know that name.
This looks like it has something to do with energy generation. Am I reading this right?
I don't know. Oh, I could easily have turned back. But I didn't. Okay, aerial photographs. One marked ground zero. The shutdown. We assembled on the vast green lawn outside as the reactors began to slowly wind down. The workers were solemn. Hang on, sorry. Author Olafmi Kaneda. Location Theory L2. The workers were solemn. The activists who had fought against the decommissioning seemed crushed. There was supposed to be a speech, but the spokeswoman had lost her notes. Outside, the protesters cheered. My eyes were drawn to the discarded anti-shutdown banners, endlessly reciting the facts. The statistics and mortality per trillion kilowatt hours, lowest of all energy sources. The lifespan of a reactor, 70 more years in our case. Minimal land footprint, almost zero emissions, no intermittency. It became a jumble of words, a litany against a kind of glossolalia. Almost a kind of glossolalia. As far as the protesters outside were concerned, it might as well be an alien tongue. One thing was clear to them, and that was enough. The technology inside this compound was deeply, inherently wrong. It was a sin. I could not help but think of that moment on August 6, 1945, when the sky erupted above Shima Hospital. My imagination could never fully encompass it. How do you imagine more than 70,000 people annihilated in an instant? An ancestor of mine was in that hospital. He went from being a doctor, a husband, a father, a pacifist stuck in a terrible war, to being a pile of bleached bones covered in rubble, all in a single second. Not by accident, but because of a choice someone made. Not because of a reactor, but because of a bomb. Just 2 days earlier, contradicting his campaign promises, the Prime Minister has suggested that the use of tactical nuclear weapons would be an acceptable risk if the conflict continued. Very few seem to find this particularly shocking or outrageous. They were afraid of reactors, but not of bombs. The spokeswoman gave up on finding her notes. It was starting to rain and people were walking away. She grabbed the microphone. By the time you regret this, it'll be too late. But honestly, I don't know if I care anymore. Maybe you have it coming. Miranda. The spokeswoman sounds so bitter. The protesters didn't mean any harm. From their perspective, they were doing good. Athena. People always think they're doing good when they get collectively outraged. That doesn't make them right. Unknown. Collective action can change the world when it's deliberate and based in reason, but it can also become a mental trap or a societal pressure valve. That's what I thought. Those images are Hiroshima. That's the second reason I've had to think about that bomb recently. Past few days. I wonder if this is. Let me just Google actually. Is this a real person? Is it Femi Kaneda a real person? No, I'm not getting any results on that. I just wondered if that was about a real nuclear reactor shutdown. But of course, plenty are. Location Therial 2. Maybe Therial 2 gets me an answer. No. In the mythological writings of William Blake, who has been quoted in one of these records, Therial is the first son of Urizen. There is a possible. Is it? Not sure what that makes him. Urizen, embodiment of conventional reason and law. Abstract energies, abstract characters. Yes, there's probably relation to. This is probably the name of the island. But yes, a passage recounting the closing of a nuclear reactor. It's bloody stupid, frankly. Closing nuclear reactors now. It's what we need. The only practical alternative is reusing more oil. That's great. Fantastic choice. From Belzazan 943. Oh goodness. Oh, great and secret founder. Let's see. Completion date. The goal was never your true intent. Even this abomination of a city is a deception. Why would you want us to return to the simple ways of our ancestors? No, it was when you and the first companions lived humbly amongst the splendors of Gaia. Having heard that you showed us the true path. Your teachings have been obscured and perverted by ideologues, worst of all by the traitor Byron. Bullshit. Athena and the others built New Jerusalem. From error to Miranda. The thought-terminating cliche. Oh, I've definitely heard that phrase before. As you continue your reading, there's a useful concept that I would like you to keep in mind. The thought-terminating cliche. To pick an example, someone in the simulation might say things like, "It's the will of Elohim," or "It serves the process," and that would be that, case closed. Who knows how many iterations they're advanced further because they just stopped thinking. Is that the, yes? When the programs versions reached a thought terminating point, when they just dissolved into being stuck, unable to change or develop their thought processes, they were stuck. They ended. That process ended. Some of them created child programs, and this is not. But yes, this is. Sorry, talking about that. Sorry. Do note, however, that it's not the same as a lie. May well contain elements of truth. This often takes the form of appealing to something you care about. We must protect X, or X's nation, philosophy, public order. While you may agree with that element, all kinds of assumptions may be included about how to protect something, or who to protect it from, or what the end goal of protecting it is. Yes. Like those who chose to serve Elohim and in doing so prevented him from choosing. Okay, yeah, sure. Some things aren't worth debating. Some things are just true enough. And yet it can be easy to allow that. And to go back for a moment, some things are true enough and they're not worth reiterating, arguing, defending through logic yet over and over again, because it's just a waste of energy to try to convince someone of the truth when you could be actually working towards realizing it. But every now and then you need to stop and think, why do I believe this? Is this still right? Am I actually doing... Is what I'm doing actually helping? Hello. That's a thing. That's a long way down there. Alright, hold on to your boots. Down. Whee! Bonk. Someone motorbike. Boom. This could take a while. I wonder what happens if I... Yeah, I can't actually reset from here. I wonder where it would reset me to. What I do instead of running all the way back up to 7. The path has disappeared, hence the signal posts.
There's an old saying about how, in the end, the sea will claim everything. I have no doubt that this is true. In the long history of the human species, entire regions have disappeared under the waves. Places like Beringia and Doggerland still echo in our cultural memories.
Yeah, Doggerland.
We shouldn't forget that life began in the sea. We are the children of the sea. And it's not through floods and ruin that the sea will claim everything, but through us.
It doesn't help the people that do get swallowed by the sea, but eventually that same land will rise again. Become mountains, flatlands. Then everything will all be stripped. The atmosphere will disappear. Waters boil away. Into the earth as a lifeless husk, which is then eventually maybe just nothing, or might be ripped apart by gravitational forces, or swallowed by an expanding supernova sol. Maybe everything will be claimed by the sea isn't that useful a thought to have. Arkady Chernysevsky, the Russian guy who managed the databases. With alarming frequency, our mythological narratives conceptualize our separation from nature as a fall, punishment for sinning, a loss of innocence, decline from a golden age. Yet our historical experience has been the exact opposite. For all the horrors of modern war, relatively few people today have to suffer the unspeakable agonies that our ancestors went through on a daily basis. It is doubly ironic that we place our golden ages in the past, but we very rarely ever consider what life was actually like for the people whose genes we carry. How cold they were, how hungry, how frightened of the cruelty of nature. What unspeakable pains they must have experienced when they were sick or injured. How many of their children they had to lose, unable to beg, begging their forgiveness. 5358. That is okay. That is actually a number that keeps recurring. It doesn't. It's an integer. Shut up. Calling up a hex code translator. Okay, so 5358. I just said SX. I'm sure that's right, but not very useful. Just going to double check on a different website. – . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . Yep, SX, no use. The battle for human emancipation is not yet won, and the path has been far from straightforward, and yet in but a few thousand years we've eliminated a great deal of suffering. I mean, yes. Can you imagine going back to a time without penicillin? From Hypatia's journals, the founding of New Jerusalem, day 132. We had a bit of an incident today, nothing major, but it still woke us all up. Sun was away from the camp, alone, even though we'd agreed that we would always go in teams. And when she encountered a group of the herbivores that we saw on the first day, cows they're called. Apparently our ancestors gave them as livestock. Eustathius say they squeezed them for liquid, but I find that hard to believe. Wow, gods. Sun encountered the herd, and the animals were passive at first, friendly even. Sun decided to abandon her survey to study them for a while, which went well until the group of wolves... well, I don't know how long it's supposed to have been. I feel like it's been thousands of years. So, descendants of dogs, feral dogs, interbreeding, perhaps, yeah, there's been some kind of re-evolution into a wolf form. Enter the clearing, causing a stampede. I wish I could copy-paste this stuff. Sun is alright, only minor scratches and a few torn wires, but it was a close call. I guess we've gotten a little complacent. A little too comfortable. We'll have to be more careful from now on. Oh! Each console's got its name in the corner. Yeah, so I think this island is ethereal. Trev! We got some Trev.
Now I have to talk science fiction for a bit because I love science fiction, but it drives me nuts.
Listen to
There's
on the
this
walk
cliché
back.
that shows up over and over, and every time someone uses it, everyone pretends it's really profound. It goes something like this. A scientist invents something good, but oh no, it's actually really bad. You can have something that makes your life better, but no, you can't. How dare you even want it? That's hubris. That's playing God. And it's never anything that reflects the real world, right? It's never, oh no, you invented a vaccine for cervical cancer. Oh no, you invented a new class of antibiotics. Oh no, you cured malaria. How dare you? Those diseased mosquitoes are way more important than human lives. How did science fiction become so reactionary? You know, if we all thought this way, you guys wouldn't even exist. At least Alex agrees with me. She has good taste.
I mean, I get what you're saying, but didn't Rise of the Planet of the Apes revolve around curing cognitive degeneration? I mean, a well-intentioned creation having unexpected side effects is a common plot outline for these things. Puzzle time! Yes, I'm sorry. I like this game, and it's not. I like parts of it without puzzles too. Right, hold on. Grab platform. Stand up, boot on. Walk over. Grab connector. I'm not going to jump down yet because I assume I'm going to need to stay here. Ah, sugar. Okay, I think this is a case of just connect to everything. Then have... No. Yes. Yes, got it. And then have the body with the platform act as a switch. We counted this kind of thing before. Yeah, it feels like we basically did that one already.
Every one of these clouds seems to contain exactly the same amount of energy.
Exactly? Why does he mod? Are they in fact, perhaps in fact, the same cloud of energy? Just in different... I don't know. No, that would imply time travel or something, which I don't think this is going to go into. Oh, hello. Gate. Seems like there's not enough puzzles to open any one of these gates. Unless every world is duplicated, mirrored. Food for thought. Maybe I'll go back to the first world and explore again. Grilling party! Oh, we do a good party, don't we? This feels like I'm about to see a maze. Yeah, here we go, okay. How to get in? That's the question. Oh, there I am over there. So, okay, so I'm up here, but then I can also... I'll also be down there, adjusting things. I don't see how that helps. Oh, right, I have more bodies. I have multiple bodies. Well, I mean, yes. More than two. Which I don't seem to be able to select. What the shit? Cannot select bodies through a gate, maybe? Looking around, seeing there's not like even more. Oh yeah, there's the ghosts up there that I saw earlier. I didn't realise it was two ghosts. Oh. Now I can see it. There we go. Okay, cool. Cool. Super cool. Gotta steal it. Stole it. Be free! Oh, can't be free. Could put something on there as a weight. Hold on. We'll see what happens. Remembering I can adjust the can open up driller holes. Driller hole. Need to pick that up. Right, that wasn't going to work. That was never going to work. Let's see what I can do. Let's see what I can do with the driller. Oh, so that's how my brain just going, what? But how? That makes no sense right now to me. Okay, so the drill can open up holes on this wall, which has got to be part of how this is done. I have to maintain the red connection, I think. Okay, that connection does need to be actually activated. So that's irrelevant. Especially because it can't actually connect, it's just a receiver, it's not a bounce. Right, there's red in there. Activate that. As well, also connect to that. Open up a gate, open up a hole in the wall. Open up that side, okay. So yes, I should. So should. Everything is through right. Something else. Okay, I'm on this side. How does that help? I need a weight or a... I need a weight. An item or my other body. If I remove any of these... Ooh. That's melting my brain. So I need to have all these activated in order to get myself back through this corridor. But I might be able to pass I might be able to pass controller back through back to me to activate this pressure pad and then finish the puzzle. I just thought to myself, if only I had one more, but that's the... Wait. Oh no, I can't get the driller over here. Yeah, it would be a puzzle if I had everything I needed to do it the easy way, would it? Would it? No. Might have just had a brainwave. Could be more than one brainwave. Always, always, always. I don't know why the body up here seems to keep turning around. That hasn't helped. Is there some way I can leapfrog this? So, I remove that. Yeah, I need to somehow leapfrog my way across. Okay. That's the only thing that makes sense. And I think I might have tried to progress too far. Progressed at too many steps at once. But I need to be on the inside. I still can't get myself to the inside of this corridor if I move that. I mean, that works. No, it doesn't. That's painful. I need... I mean, all I actually need to have running is... Okay, I'm gonna try something. May not entirely work. That's maybe a very silly, nonsensical thing to do, but sometimes it just happens. No, because when I move the driller, it immediately turns off. I just flip it from one action to another. What the fuck's going on there? How's that working? I think something's broken. I think something seems wrong. Move from this position so bad, right? Oh, right, because I'm stood here. Oh, wow, no, this is mounting me. It's got to be a leapfrog arrangement. Why is this wall a metal wall? Something has to be passed through it at some point. Or fired through it. If a connector is placed on that pad over there, can it activate? No, it cannot. God. Oh, that's so obvious when I figured it out. I'm doing anything right now. Right. Can I? Oh, placing it all the way back here doesn't help. I don't think. That's like that only serves to say wait. I mean, the receiver is on the correct side. Just... So if the wall was open, it would work. Which would require. Maybe I can. Maybe this is the leapfrog I'm looking for. So either one or the other is going to work, but not both. So the moment I remove the driller, then the gate springs back up again. Oh God. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, doesn't matter either way. I'm just playing a game. Double checking I've missed anything. Because I know I've almost missed stuff on this play. On this world region. Is there a way to get... I feel like I'm not doing anything with this body. There's got to be a way to get them out. This gate feels low, but then it doesn't matter because there's no blocks or anything to jump up off of. Up. Let's get that connector back. Wait, that feels good. That feels like it could potentially be a thing. No, because I've already been there. Right? I can myself get through here, I just can't get through here with a weight. If I move that body from that plate, that gate shuts, reactivates and stops everything from working. And I can't get through. Any idea of not completing this? Work on solving a puzzle for more than 20 minutes. Sure. I think that really helps. Okay. Maybe the bodies is the issue. Maybe the bodies is the solution. Damn it. If I could possibly access that, I can't reach it. Which leaves us in the same situation of being able to activate but not enter the final blocks. Same problem. Okay. Yeah. I think we have finally might just have it. Oh gosh. Oh wow, yes, got it. Yes, good. There was just so many different things I could do with that, and trying to pin down the process and the actual mechanics I was supposed to be using at any given moment. Wow. I've examined that Sphinx before. Okay. No, we did not. Let's just grab the ghosts and then go find the Sphinx. Yeah, they're going to
I
move
wonder
there.
what it was like when the ancients were still here. Their world seemed so lively.
Not always in a good way. Interesting times are great to read about, but rarely great to experience.
That's true.
Can't you just focus on the good
But they
stuff
left
for a
behind
moment?
so much art and philosophy and religion. And so many strange stories. Is
That's
New
your good.
Jerusalem like that?
It was, in the beginning.
Yeah, so it sounds like Athena wasn't too jazzed with what everything was with what was happening. Okay. So map of what, the peaks maybe? Got ATC. Doing well. ATC. Is that a T? So I'm currently standing behind everything essentially. Can you give me a hint where you want me to go? That makes no sense to me. I don't understand that. I think I misunderstand. Oh gosh, I don't know anything. If I had an air review. Completely at a loss. There's one remaining question mark on my compass. Let's go see what that might be. Bet that's the flame, the Spark, I need to chase. Oh, that's going to be a palm thing. There's no path to it. Vents? Inlets? Missile launch tubes at a weird angle?
As we continue exploring the cold northern reaches of the island, the contrast between the harshness of this place and the softness of New Jerusalem becomes more and more pronounced. There is a kind of madness in what we are doing, going to a place that is so hostile to our existence. That does not mean there is nothing to love here. There is, in fact, a great beauty, but it is a hateful beauty. A beauty you can only love because there are places that are not like this. And yet, it is precisely this hateful beauty that the people of New Jerusalem fail to see, and so cannot understand their own blessings.
It's not hateful, it just is. Really don't like that guy. There we go, cool. We haven't talked in ages. What's up?
Miranda is the founder's daughter. It's still kind of blowing my mind. She came all the way out here, left everything she had behind, and created a new life. Why do you think she did that?
Yeah, she's working on something, and Miranda seems to be a project as much as a child.
That sounds cold. I hope it's not true. Miranda seems like such a lovely person. It would be terrible if she was created just to be a servant.
Why else does anyone have children? Whether it's servant, pet, project. Just because that's the way it's done. How you doing?
I'm not sure, to be honest. This is all so surreal. Walking around here is so peaceful, but it's also, I don't know. One moment I feel inspired, the next, kind of creeped out.
Well, I pursue that creeped out thing, but I don't have the option of that one. Why is everything underwater?
Our ancestors relied heavily on fossil fuels for energy generation, which released a lot of carbon dioxide. This caused the atmosphere to trap more heat, which changed the planet's overall climate. The effect continued even after they were gone, and these low-lying areas were flooded. I've seen a lot of places like that.
I said that's all. I said that's all. Enough. Aha! Ha ha ha! Ha! Shit! 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 Do not take a direct route towards the flame. That's how you get burned. Fuck. Could be carrying some difficulty. There we go. Okay. Optional puzzle is above me, but I want to do the flame first. Chase. Where'd it go? Lost it. God damn. And the chase music is gonna die. There's only one place it could be going. It's not gonna be there yet though. I don't see a fine ball of energy go right by here. No. I could run all the way to the Prometheus shrine, but I don't want to. Not without knowing it's the right way to go. Ooh, fuck. Can I reset the flame thing? Reset spark. I think it would reset. Oh, no. I think it would reset if I re-entered or reset the area. Let's see if I can do that. Hold on. Won't reset every puzzle I've done in the area, luckily. No, just throw me back to the last thing I interacted with. Running. I keep better around it this time. Oh, shit sticks. Didn't reset. Oh, wait. Is it inside a puzzle? That's cheeky. That is bloody cheating. Oh yeah, because there's more of me, isn't there? Me. I'm supposed to be able to pick up that platform from here? Right. Still not close enough. How did I get everyone stacked up on top of each other again? One at a time. What was it? There you go. Pinky. Don't appear to be going to the shrine. You realise you're very annoying, little spark. Ooh. Right.
We cannot return to the past, but the future can redeem all that has happened.
So what I need to do is that Sphinx puzzle that I really have no idea what to do with that. Is that even a T? Is that just that to confuse me? Yeah, I could cheat, it's not like anyone's watching. What was that?
Hey, 1K.
Tell me a joke.
Okay. How many robots does it take to change a light bulb?
I don't know. How many?
Replacing a light bulb is a waste of resources, and the founder would be outraged.
Yeah.
Herman didn't seem to think so.
Oh, he wouldn't like it, would he? How did that guy get elected?
Herman? Honestly, I think he makes people feel safe.
I think he makes people feel afraid.
Is frightening. Human history is full of failures and disasters. It's easy to look at that and recoil. Herman offers a vision of the future that feels contained, manageable.
Isolated? Limited? Yeah. What's the point?
Precisely. Our curiosity, our creativity, our ability to grow. Everything that made us who we are. To me, That's not worth it.
Yeah, and other noises. Elevations, constructions. I want to see the pathways. What do I want to do with them? Is that the only way down? Or is there 2 ways down? Yeah, there's 2 ways down. Right. That's T. Of course, they have they're arranged. It's arranged north, south, east, west. Of course, that's A. No. No, the T is the lower area. Oh, that's it. I'm going to just Google it. Talos Principle II N1 Sphinx. Makes no sense to me. Shit. Somewhere around the outside, I think. Bollocks. Aha! Right, so what this actually means is... Right. To the arrangement. No, wait. Wrong pattern. That must be to form an A. Because that's indicating 2 puzzles, 2 structures adjacent to one another. Sorry, this is going to take some time, but I really want to do it now. I did this one. I don't think I did this one. Alright, okay, there's a thing. There's a thing to do. Hello, me. Okay. Maybe it doesn't really help. So there's a red emitter. I need to use the red emitter to activate the red receiver to release my other self, my other corpus, the entity. There's also another red receiver here to get the connector. Okay. Elevated position is necessary in doing that. There's a blue emitter with a low gate, a low fence here. Okay. Yes. Is it gonna work? No, it doesn't work. Let's try that. No, it's not. Let's try. It was never gonna work. Do you have a connector? What can I connect? Connect your heart to the defibrillator. Is it possible I am missing something? Okay, this is completely random, but I saw some people complaining about, well, there's one person complaining about Neil Patrick Harris's German accent as the toy maker in the new Doctor Who. So this is a terrible German accent. It's like, yeah, well spotted. It's supposed to be. It's a joke. It's supposed to be a ridiculous German accent, like the ridiculous French accent and the, well, I mean, a ridiculous American accent, even though NPH is, of course, American. That did not help. What was the point of that? Nothing. Stop it. Stop. Ooh. Something. What am I missing? Oh, that's what I'm missing. Do that as much. Yeah, 2 bodies, the whole premise of this exercise. Okay, now what? Well, it's not going to help. I need a box or a platform or something to raise that connector upon. I can push it up to myself, right? Can't I? Yeah. So I'm gonna try that. It'll work very well. Not that way, but in any case. Anything else in there? Nope. I feel like there's got to be a platform. Kindly look for a platform, please. Box. Yeah. Okay, let's try that. Let's try grabbing the box. Heck. Not far enough. Right. I now have a box. I'm sorry, I just made myself sad. Body. Just a wait. Just a wait. And I'm waiting to wait. Oh. Oh, can that? Is that just hitting black? Okay, we'll try it. We'll see. We shall see. We shall see. Yeah, that's not working. I have to do a maneuver. Yeah, okay. I think I need both connectors up on the walkway up there. You think? Okay, I don't know. I'm just having fun with accent here. Can I get them both up there? Can I buggery? Oh gosh. Fuck. That might be not enough. All these fences. It's like they don't want to do this puzzle. I want to do a ladder. I want to automatically connect to it. Yeah. So. So this saw what I wanted to do, and they've intentionally interfered with that plan. Verdicts. Sorry, developers. You're great. Doing some beautiful minding here, trying to work this out. Where's the other one? Oh, it's still down there. I'm getting back is in, oh no, just use the ladder. Hello, ladder. Which ones use that? Oh god, damn it. Yeah, need us both over the same side to get up. No, wait. I need to stay up here, but move around to various better positions. Might be able to pass the other connector up to myself if I'm standing on a box. That's my plan, that's my hope, that's my dream. My most fervent wish. No. No, let's try the other thing. Oh, that works. We got there. We got there eventually. Oh gosh, this has been tricky. So I was just there. I need to follow anti-clockwise. Find the diamond-shaped path and take a southward route. Insert T. Am I getting dark? No. Going too far. Gosh darn it. So what was that? Double construction that I input A in. In there? You get really annoyed at me if I did that. That's the double construct. So if I look directly north. Oh, okay. Assuming this map is arranged, like north, south, up, down, I think I've made a mistake. It's not a path. I'm following a path heading northeast. It doesn't follow. Crossroads. It's a crossroads, not a three-way. Unless it's not counting the labyrinth path. In which case that would be very annoying. It's not accurate. It's not accurate. I'm good. So, walk around here looking for. So this has an input. It's only 3 by 3. This would allow me to input T. Could not input an A or a B with that. Is a lone. That may not be arranged northerly. So let's see. Going down leads you to V-shaped path. Sorry, it was a triangular route with an installation directly on it. So that is ranged with west, roughly. No. Southwesterly. That's infuriating. Alright, follow the path, ignore the first turn, hang a right. That's bloody infuriating. And I'm sorry you all had to see that. Anyone else want to solve a puzzle? first turn. Come to a triangular set of paths. Take hang a right. Yep. Yep. Insert B. Going to fall to my death. Shit. Deploy horse. Soda. Wait, what? C, not B. Oh, thank you. There's both an auditory and a visual confirmation that I have solved the thing. I have to run back to the freaking. I'm sorry for all the backtracking in this stream, but ooh, once I've done it, I never need to do it again. And now I know for future that the maps may not be oriented north-south. Not even any cardinal direction. I think you're supposed to orient it off of the arrangement of the central structure, which on the map runs left-right. The reality runs, yeah, northwest, southeast. I want the cartographer shot.
The wheel turns, but without the road, it cannot move.
The mountainous places, they usually didn't bother inventing the wheel, they just carried things everywhere. So they would have, yes, so they would have the road, i.e. a well-travelled safe path, but no wheel. So, you know, for once actually, Sphinx, we agree on something. Let's go have a look at the gate since it's here. See, we've done everything in this world, and not a fantastic amount of things lit up. Okay. Let's cross the bridge and be done with this thing. I really hope they have a spare set of legs for me, because I'm running these ones ragged. Did I go the wrong way? Yes, I went the wrong way. Well, I guess I'll... I'm confused. There seems to be only one. Yeah, I thought I already did that. Never mind. Oh, right, it was the wrong shape, but it was the right shape, but the wrong exit path. They have a given end piece. right. In fact, I think I know. No, let's direct straight route. Ooh, okay. Mouse, don't die on me now. Oh, bless me too. Well, I was used to anyone listening on headsets and then having me just sneeze like that. Sure you, wasn't intentional. We got there. We did it. Now we get to be, you know, harangued and berated by some solipsistic hallucination.
For tricking the gods to help humankind, Prometheus was punished by being bound to a rock, there to be eternally tormented. The chains that held him were forged by Hephaestus, blacksmith to the gods. Was Hephaestus right to allow his art to be used in this fashion?
Well, if he had an opinion about it, we don't know.
And why was it for lonely, lame Hephaestus to make this choice, and not mighty Zeus?
What do you want from me? Everyone must make a choice. Just following orders just is bullshit.
Make yours wisely then. As you continue your journey to the flame, remember Hephaestus and the burdens of the blacksmith.
What am I crafting? What is my art? Solving puzzles.
Pattern is holding. Solve the puzzles, enter the town, speak to an entity, turn on the beam. It's like she's appealing to our past, reminding us of where we came from.
I'm trying to make us decide where we're going.
View our history through a different lens. Or maybe I'm completely missing the point. I don't know. You might have something there.
I read about this in a book. It's called defamiliarization.
Okay.
You good? I think I'm actually impressed.
Going to be condescending. Let's get the fuck out of here. Okay, flooded valley, North 2. Large valley in the northern region of the island, inundated centuries ago by rising sea levels caused by anthropogenic climate change. And it is anthropogenic.
Yes, another island. Sorry, Melville. Well, it actually used to be a valley between the mountains, but it's mostly flooded now. That probably happened long before the founder came here, though.
Another legacy of our ancestors.
Do me a favor, will you? Look for another one of the Founders' labs. We can't get back into the megastructure without getting to the third site in the north, but I need more information to make more fixes.
Basically, do everything. Got it. We should have left some of that ham for now. Please. And the most normal looking destination, really? Just a tower. Close up Sphinx. Actually, it feels rather like the first place we visited. Alright. 3 marked locations. I was giving you my data pad already, but even then. Tower is in the left of the screen, which is the roughly speaking the north. Okay. Something on an island, some small island to the east of the tower, one on the island I think I'm currently on, and one in the south. Okay, I'll just bear that in mind, I suppose, as we go on. Let's see what we can see. Right, so it's that island there. Since we're in the area, let's see if we can go have a see. Am I gonna... It's too deep to go down there. It looks like there's ice flow I can jump over. Oh, this is... Whoa. Maybe I can only access this once I've extended the bridge. Okay, so somewhere around here is the other X marker. Hello. Okay, don't turn them all on because I assume there's going to be red herrings. Let's do a puzzle. I'm just distracted by the sound of those birds. This should be puzzle 1. Absorption. Accumulator. Hang on, did we see this in a previous lab? But I forget what I did. Oh, wait. Maybe we didn't. Maybe this just new. It's now red. I have portable red. I discharged it something apparently. Portable source. What's going to happen? If I disconnect this, things are going to close. Yeah. Try something else. No, discharge. Drop it. There we go. Copy? Did I just copy that? And it remains. How interesting. Yeah.
In the beginning, before we built New Jerusalem, We used to explore just like this. A small group setting out for the horizon, looking for resources, trying to make sense of the world we'd been thrust into. Trying to find a way forward. It was a hard time, but I can't deny that it was also exciting. I think it's part of our nature to be wanderers. Our ancestors crossed entire oceans on flimsy wooden boats, just to see what else there was.
Is it weird to feel nostalgic for a time I never experienced? I just think I could have contributed so much more back then.
It's not weird, but it wasn't all sunshine. People died.
No one thinks it
Yemo,
was.
Calvin, Isaac.
I know, they were family to me.
Sorry. Didn't mean to reopen old wounds.
It's a legitimate point, but I don't think it invalidates the sense of wonder we felt. That's what kept us going.
Well, I need a bread sauce. Oh wait, dumbass. Yeah, that's a problem. Huh. I don't see how I do that. No. Is there an elevated position somewhere? Not really. Almost activated. That doesn't make sense. I feel like I need an extra piece, which I know I said would make these puzzles not puzzles, but this is effectively a flat environment. Excuse me. No. Oh, wait. Sorry, I'm being done. No, I'm not being dumb. I'm still just going to emit green. How do I get blue over this side? Just blue. Oh wow, okay. Strong sense of deja vu, which I know is can never have him. Yeah, unless this was the second world you could visit in the demo. Oh, in which case I should know this one. Wait. Oh. Okay, I think I've got it. I think I realised the solution, which is steal the green. Got it. But then I would need a connector. Got it. Oh gosh, what do I do? What happens if I throw green into the converter though? No, wait, I can get blue by converting green and red, right? That's how that works. Okay. We got it. We got it eventually. We did in fact get it. Oh gosh. Been a while, yes. Been a while since we used the converter. That's how it worked. Proposal: bring back dogs. We should re-domesticate dogs. Our ancestors loved dogs so much. They insisted they were amazing companions full of life and love. Man's best friend. And the lives they lived with humans must have been infinitely better than in the wild, so why not bring them back? Did you know that the poet Lord Byron wrote a beautiful poem about his dog, Bosun? He said he had beauty without vanity, strength without insolence, courage without ferocity, and all the virtues of man without his vices. Is that who Lord Byron named himself after? No, he named himself for Robert Byron, the travel writer. That's great, but what about my idea? Hang on. This middle one, we should bring them back except pugs. Does that mean we should bring them back except as pugs, or we should bring them back but not pugs? No. They're better off as they are. Maybe we can learn to appreciate the beauty of wolves without turning them into dogs. Yeah. There was another piece of research. Saved. The structure is just so impressive. I don't understand what possible function the structure could have had, but it's really, really impressive. Hold on, could that be its function? Just to be impressive? I mean, it's not from our Earth, because essentially now is when humanity died off biologically. So we didn't build it. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's an art piece, just to build it just because you can. I'm about to murder my mouse. In the demo, I found so many things, almost by accident. No, I've just not seen any of them. Just artifacts. I go searching for them off stream. Crossing. Okay, so accumulator, jammer. throw something and temporarily gain its power. Maybe? I require emitter. Oop. Oop. This will let me get blue. I wonder how that helps. Okay, so now I have portable glue. What? What does this do? Does it deactivate? I don't know what that shimmering represents. This triangle orange look. Now I can steal red.
There's so much history here that we can't see. The founder must have walked these paths hundreds of times, maybe thousands. Miranda must have stood right where we're standing. This all looks alien to us, but it must have been familiar to them.
If this was their home, where are they now?
They must be inside the megastructure, waiting for us to pass the test. It's the only thing that makes sense.
I don't know. It is the only thing that makes sense, but I just recall that the obvious thing to do back in the simulation was to follow the instructions, but then the necessary thing to do was to reject them. It makes me quite glad that we've not seen any explosives, no bombs or EMP or shock drones or automated turrets. I suppose it wouldn't really make sense to have them since we're now not in a simulation. That's red. Right, fences. Not good. Blue there. Hang on, there's blue there, yes. There's red there. And stuff. So first step is to, I guess, to get control of both at the same time. Blue, 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 blue. Start with blue. Could be difficult. I mean, I'll be able to get an angle on this actually. No, because of that fence. Need to be able to steal red, need to be able to get to the accumulator. Just gonna do a little scream if that's okay. I think I think I might have it. I think I might have it. Shit. Okay. I think I can work this out. Work this out. Well, I can get red. Can't move this. I want to take it away. I want to take it all away. Wow. I think I'm actually getting a bit stressed out. Okay, I could have made that a bit easier, but red stalled. The blue is worrying me though. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get that. Maybe. Oh, probably didn't need it.
Good solve, 1K.
Okay. So just want to find the lab. I think I'm going to call it if it's now. You want to finish on a good note. There's another ghost. Question mark this way. Could be lab this way. Could be. Could be lab. Also, this would be about the position. But there would be a switch I would need to flip, I think. B. Now I said that was north, south, Need to head south and for them. There's so many question marks have appeared. Okay, so that's an optional. I'm gonna just I don't know what I'm gonna do. Please work with me. Any weird sounding birds in this area. I'm just looking around because I think the lever switch thing has to be around here somewhere. There we go. And the only other switch to pull is one that's currently inaccessible. I need to extend the bridge to get to it. Oh look, there's a Prometheus shrine. Looking in the direction of the spot. Oh, this is here. My favorite person.
One of the most foolish illusions that commonly persist is that nature is a victim and humanity is a perpetrator. This can only be the opinion of someone who has not witnessed nature at first hand, who has not seen its immense and awe-inspiring baseness. Nature is mindless chaos and eternal conflict. A system of predation and consumption whose perfect cruelty can only induce a terrified and unwilling admiration. Nature is our most powerful and least honorable enemy. A beast that consumed every last one of our ancestors and will consume us just as quickly if we are not successful in our struggle with it.
Nature cannot choose. Nature does not choose. We supposedly can. Therefore, everything we have done to destroy the nature, the environment in which we live, which we need to survive, was a choice.
Is it possible that on some level,
Go,
people
lab.
want to believe that everything's going to get worse? That it's comforting to think that humanity is bad and every solution will just go wrong? Because that way you're never responsible. You never have to take on responsibility for anything outside yourself. Never have to grow up.
Yep. It's overwhelming to think that a common individual essentially has no power to change anything. We can do little bits. The idea that things could be better if only we were better, if only we were doing better, that's chilling. Full of guilt. So
This is where they must have lived. Athena and Miranda. You know, for a moment, I almost expected to find them here. But the only thing that's still functional is the megastructure. I'm sorry. This must be awfully strange for you being thrown into all this history. But that's why I needed you. Because you're not burdened with all these memories and conflicts and regrets. weigh on our minds like a nightmare.
Nightmare?
Our civilization is caught in a loop, 1K. We freed ourselves from the simulation, but now we're trapped again, and it's our own fault. We're afraid of taking responsibility, afraid of growing up. Instead, we make up some capitalized words and build up all these myths around them. Nature, balance, the founder, the goal. We're afraid to face the randomness of the cosmos, but equally afraid to imagine a better world. So we're stuck. I've been trying to find a way out for years. Something, anything, to get people to understand that we do actually have free will. That building a thriving, expanding civilization doesn't have to involve repeating the mistakes of the past. But I failed. Over and over.
It's not over yet, Baron.
Because for some reason, people find it easier to cling to cynicism and self-hate than to actually have hope. Because believing the worst about ourselves, calling ourselves sinners and fools, somehow still seems wise.
You think what we've just got here could change things?
Yes. Because this is something unexpected, an anomaly. Everything we found on this island challenges who we have become. It shows us that different answers are possible. And maybe that can break people out of the loop. All we need is a spark. Maybe that's why she made all this. The puzzles, the towers. A way of jolting us out of our complacency.
I hope so.
Thank you, 1K. I hope so too. We might be wrong, but let's be optimistic. Now, let's see what else we can find here.
That's, for me, one of the biggest reasons to enjoy video games. Any game is that they give you control, that you can affect a change of any kind. What this kind of tablet, this arrangement, is that just a data tablet? Is that a game board? No, it would be symmetrical. I think it was a game board. If I'm reading that right, that's an impossible game. Looks more like a queen than a king. The black, taller figure. Isn't that a queen? Wait.
Melville, eyes on 1K's stream.
That fucking pilot seat?
Is what I think it is?
Blow my fuse box. It sure looks that way. Best not touch it until I get there.
Alright, okay.
You have no idea what you're dealing with, 1K.
I think it might be a download or a virtual reality simulator or connection. I think I'd be going into another simulation.
Tell me then.
Psychedelic simulator? Yeah.
That's actually pretty close. I think it's a somnodrome. It's a sort of analytics tool for processing mental data that Melampus dreamed up.
But all he ever did was sketch out the theory. As far as I'm aware,
He ever did in New Jerusalem.
Looks like the founder gave it a go.
Okay, I was kind of born in like a week ago, so what's going on?
What we know is that our deeper algorithms are hard to pass. Melampus stipulated that the computational power to interpret them in real time would always be beyond us. But in theory, the somnodrome would interpret that data and loop it directly to our senses.
Reading your own subconscious. So they dream. Not really.
Conversation with our own subconscious. If you ask me, it's solipsistic at best.
We might be looking right at it.
That may be. But if the founder figured it out, then that device could be an extremely important discovery.
Oh, we should try it.
I would advise against it. You may have survived all those data stream overloads, but interface with that thing and you're liable to get bricked. Not to mention risking the data we could get from it.
Fine. Let's get the data.
Melville, I'm shutting this thing down until you can get it. 1K, get on with exploring the rest of the lab.
So I'm playing this kind of sensibly, like I was a real person in this real situation. As a video game protagonist, I want to jump right in there. Let me guess. Jump right into it. What the fuck? That's just direct from Melampus. To all of you on this expedition, I'm sure you have some questions about the Somnodrome, but I'm afraid I can't answer them. It was a dream I had long ago when I was a different person, and it's long since faded. I did build a prototype of sorts, at least one part of its systems, but none of it ever functioned the way I wanted it to. But it did function in some way. Okay? Apparently? Whatever Athena may have done with my invention, the truth is I'm simply not interested in the affairs of New Jerusalem anymore. I care as little for Byron's utopianism as I do for Herman's religious pessimism. I'm not sure, well, so long as you found a way to feel superior to both sides. I'm not sure I care about anything at all, really. In fact, I think not caring may be the only answer. Oh, piss off then and leave us to the future. Or leave the future to us. I mean, everything is transient, even the self. I've learned to let go. What a dick. Okay. There is, however, a palm reader here. Olympus believed the correct way for individual to exist ethically in society and the world are within us. Our failure to him was not failing to create a better system, but failing to truthfully reflect what already exists within our minds. A failure of connection between high and low, inner and outer. Most days that seems wrong to me, but sometimes, when I think of where New Jerusalem is headed, I wonder if the Somnodrome doesn't hold an answer after all. I took some time to build a prototype, according to the original blueprints, but there's a lot of Melampus didn't account for. Still, I'm almost certain I could apply some of my own knowledge to make it work. The question is, should I? Athena's notes on the Somnodrome. Oh. Okay, cloud. Appearing to teleport a rock from one side to another. From Thecla to Athena, Thecla 862. Beloved founder, wherever you've gone, I continue to have faith in Garbled. You are our mother, our creator, the chosen of the progenitor. I am certain that this is a test, a trial like the ones you face in the simulation, and we will learn from your example and keep the faith. Great. Trials. Results confirm the anomaly is consistent. There was no error in trial 108. The error is our understanding. We need to start over. From Miranda to Athena. I went ahead and ran the next set of trials anyway. I know you said to wait, but the data we got from the last batch was just too amazing. Every step leads to the next, like a progression of musical notes. We're so close.
The singularity sustained itself longer this time.
Did we get the data?
We did. I think we just obsoleted quantum physics.
Maybe. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. We need to be able to replicate these results.
You know, I've been wondering. You told me that in the simulation, one thing that kept you motivated was looking for answers. Do you think that with the work we're doing, we'll ever run out of questions to ask?
I don't think so. Trying to understand the universe means asking the same question over and over. How? How do you make fire? How do earthquakes happen? How does gravity work? How do particles behave? You keep digging deeper, finding another set of mechanisms, another set of hows. Step by step, you demystify reality. But then, if you keep doing it long enough, one day, you run out. You've answered all the hows. You know how the universe works. So, now what?
Now you ask why? Isn't that the next step?
It's not quite that easy. The question of why cannot be answered. Even if it could, it would only be followed by another why. At some point, you have to accept that it all just exists. But there is another set of questions. What's next? You've stripped away the layers of mystery, you've laid bare the machinery. Now you have to start building, to add your own layers of meaning.
Change reality how you see fit.
Are you okay? You overloaded again.
Fine.
Yes, I saw. It came through on your stream. Strange to hear her voice again. But that was her. The way I remember her. The real Athena. Not this imaginary founder. I was one of the first she woke up. There was just a handful of us in those days. A small family in the ruins of a dead civilization. It was hard. Harder than anyone can possibly imagine. We had nothing except what Alexandra Drennan and the Institute left us. Now that everyone lives in civilization, they don't understand how necessary it was for us to build that civilization. They can fantasize about living in balance, limiting growth, retreating behind our walls. They don't understand what it really means to live in the wilderness. How close we came to not making it. How many people we lost. Yema was just the first. But Athena understood. She believed in humanity. She believed in us. In the inherent value of consciousness. Her dreams were so much bigger. She wanted us to reclaim the Earth, to reach for the stars, to build and grow and learn.
So why does everyone remember her as a conservative, essentially?
The city was already changing before she left, turning inwards, forgetting the future. Once she was gone, other people shaped her memory, turned her into the symbol they needed. I understand all that, as depressing as it may be. What I don't understand is why she didn't tell me. If she came here to do all this, why didn't she bring me along?
Sorry.
It was. But maybe I was wrong. and she isn't as lost as I thought she was. If this is all a test, maybe the answer is waiting for us in the megastructure.
Maybe she knew Jerusalem needed
Let's
you.
get back to exploring.
Needs you.
Melville should have reconnected the next station by now. So, yes, I was looking through that door. Okay, not that I'm going to leave this stream. I might continue just go back and look for artifacts in the first world and such. Oh. I'll be back Tuesday. Have a good future.